What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Practically Home. I'm Aubrey, and if you guys are new here, hi and welcome. Today we are in my living room, and you guys, I'm so excited to be finally sharing this space with you. I feel like my living room is definitely the biggest transformation so far for our new house. This was a new construction build, very basic, very builder grade, and so my goal for this house is to make it look more custom. So I'm so excited to show you guys my living room. I can't even wait. We're just gonna jump into it. Is definitely the biggest transformation in our home so far. So I want to walk you guys through my living room. I'm going to show you the furniture, why I chose the pieces, and also what made the biggest statement for this space. So anyways, let's get started. So for my living room, I want to talk about the biggest transformation, which was adding these built-ins. Now for this living room, it doesn't have any storage whatsoever, and I felt like because this living room is pretty small, it's not very deep, it's really kind of like more of a rectangular shape. And so for this living room, I really wanted to maximize the space. So I came up with this idea of adding these built-ins. These built-ins, I wanted to do a couple things. I wanted it to have storage. I also wanted it to be aesthetically appealing and a way that I can also display decor and plants and items like that. Also maybe some artwork, and it was just worked out so perfectly. So we did have these two windows on both sides of the fireplace that we had to really kind of design the built-ins around, and it just worked out so well. So we added these two built-ins on both sides of the fireplace. We added I added some handful of my decor. What's great about this is I just switch it out whenever I want to use something. It's just a great way to display and store my decor all at once. So I also wanted to add some more storage to the living room. So we added these Craftsman style pull-out drawers. So I found the hardware from Amazon. It's just a very thin, modern black cabinet hardware. They're really heavy, really good quality, and it just worked really well. I liked how the black handles tied in the black banister in my living room, and I kind of just felt like that was a really nice mix because we have this kind of traditional Craftsman style fireplace, and I wanted to kind of balance it out with some modern hardware, and it just works perfectly for our living room. So for the built-ins, now my entire house is painted white. It's like the brightest shade. It's in the color Snowbound. So I painted these built-ins white. I kind of went back and forth with maybe doing like a really rich dark color, but I just thought for long term, white is always a really safe play. So I also wanted to add a little bit more texture to the main wall in my living room, and I found this amazing peel and stick wallpaper. This was like the most affordable wallpaper I could find. This wallpaper I will link down below in the description box, but it was a peel and stick. It has a really cool like woven grass texture to it, and it was just super affordable. I think this entire accent wall cost me about $150 total, and I absolutely love the way it looks. It also just helps add a little soft texture to my living room, but it's really subtle, but it definitely was the cherry on top. Now the last little touch I wanted to add in to my built-ins is I wanted to add these wall sconces. I love the look of them, so I found these really affordable ones from Amazon. I love the traditional touch. It's black, it has this really stark white shade, and it was just perfect for this living room. Now I wanted my living room to feel really cozy and comfortable, and just like I wanted it to feel like home. So these wall sconces I mounted to the inside of these built-ins, and you guys, it just made the built-ins look so much more custom. So these wall sconces actually aren't even wired in. So I ended up mounting them to the inside of my built-ins, and then I found these, so then I had this idea of, well, if I can't have like real wiring, maybe I can find some like remote light bulbs or something like that. So I was browsing on Amazon, and I found these light pucks, P-U-C-K-S, and they come with like this little remote, and it comes in a pack of 6 or 8, something like that, and all of them are programmed to the steam remote. So it's really nice. It has like on, off, and it just turns them on. It's a really nice subtle light. You can turn it down, you can up the brightness, and they're just really affordable. They're really nice. So I actually have these plugged, so I actually am using these in my wall sconces, and then I'm also using them on my lamp, which I will show you. Alright, so I would say when people come to our house, the first thing that they do when they walk in is they see our leather chairs and they're like, that's my spot. And that always makes me so happy for some reason, because I'm like, yes, like I want people to like feel comfortable in our home and like make themselves comfortable. And so anyways, these leather chairs, you guys, are absolutely amazing. These were definitely more of a splurge, because when it came to picking out furniture for my living room, I wanted to make sure that our living room was gonna have really durable furniture. And so I wanted to invest a little bit of money into some real leather chairs. So these chairs are real Italian leather. They were made in Italy, and no, I did not buy them from Italy. And it actually sounds really bougie, like saying that out loud, but they are made in Italian leather. The leather is already pre-distressed. It comes with this really beautiful weathered look, and the color of this leather is by far my favorite. I don't like leathers that are too orange or too brown. This is like the perfect caramely, creamy, it's like a creamy caramel. That's how like I would describe the color of this chair. Now the online pictures don't really do it justice. It seems like a little bit darker on the online pictures, but in person, these are perfection. So these were a little bit more of a splurge. I'll link these down below, but they're just so comfortable. When you sit in this chair, the chair is just oversized. It's plush, it's comfortable. It's something that you can like, you know, tuck your feet in with a big blankie. They're just perfection. So I absolutely love these chairs, and apparently so do all of our guests that come over. So I got our rug from Rugs USA, and this is called the Eldorado rug, and it's beautiful. It has so many different colors in it. It has like the caramels, actually has like a little bit of like turquoise blue, and then the majority of the rug is actually like a really nice olive green, and I just love those tones together. They're a little bit more on the muted side, but I feel like because of all the colors in the rug, I could have a lot of fun with my decor in my living room. So the rug is a 9x12 area rug, which is perfect because all of my furniture fits on the rug for our living room. And then for my sofa, I didn't want to go white because it's just not practical for me and my family and our lifestyle. So my next best bet was a really light gray, and this is called the Boon Sofa. I've really enjoyed it, and it's just a really nice wide-armed sofa. It has a down feathered cushion, and it comes with 2 plush back pillows as well. So what I like about this couch is that you can really dress it up with so many different colors of pillows. So for me in this couch, I kind of went more on the cream and white side. So I just have some throw pillows on here that I absolutely love. There's just more of like creams and whites. These pillows are from one of my favorite pillow shops that I shop at. It's an Etsy shop. I'll link them down below, but it just has this really beautiful cognac color, and that also helps tie in my leather chairs. I wanted to pair our living room with a black coffee table. I wanted to start accenting with blacks throughout my home. So I didn't want everything to be dark, but I did want a dark coffee table because 1, it's really easy to touch up if it's black, and 2, I love the style of this coffee table. This is from Pottery Barn, and I absolutely love it. It's perfect, it's narrow, and it just adds that nice little touch to our living room space. So for my living room, I did want to also pair a nice lamp, and this lamp is from Rugs USA. I absolutely love it. What's nice about it is that it is so big and it's so oversized. I love the distressed, I love the linen lampshade, and it's like a huge lamp, and I got it for a really great price. So because I don't have any outlets on our floor, I actually don't have this lamp plugged in, which might sound a little silly, but I use those lights that I ordered off of Amazon, and I just put it right where the bulb is, and it works perfectly with the remote. And it's nice because I can control all of those really soft lights with my remote. So for my coffee table, I really like to have things that are practical, things that we use. I don't like to have decor that I would be nervous if it broke. I do have 3 little kids, and so I try and keep all of my decor very kid friendly. So for my coffee table, I really loved the idea of having a really plush fern or a plant. So I found this beautiful potted fern from one of my local greenhouses, and I absolutely love it. Ferns are a really great house plant. They are very easy to take care of. They also are great for helping to like purify and clean your air. So it was just a no-brainer for me in my coffee table. So I picked up this really beautiful plush fern from my local greenhouse. I found this really affordable wooden tray from Hobby Lobby. I love the wood tones of it. It's very weathered, it's very aged, and just perfect. I love the size of it as well. It's a little bit more on the larger side, but because I have such a large coffee table, it works really well. So on my coffee table, I also have some matches that come in this really cool glass vase. On the bottom, there's like a match so you can light your candles, and it's just a really cool accent piece. I also have this fragrance. It's in the scent Forest. It literally smells like Christmas, and I just love it so much. I love to like spritz our living room before guests come. And I also have a couple coffee table books. I have some on top, and I also have some down below. I'll link all of my books down below in the description in case you guys are looking for some good coffee table books. I absolutely love mine, and the ones I have on top are these modern gospel books that I was actually given for a gift for Christmas, and I really like them. I love the simplicity of them. And then of course we have a candle. I burn through candles pretty quickly in my house, so this one is just one that I had on hand, and it just smells delicious. And of course, it adds the perfect ambiance to my living room. Our living room came with like the most ugliest fan you could possibly imagine. So we changed out this fan from one that we purchased from Home Depot. I believe it was about $150. My husband swapped this out for a more modern fan. I love this one. I also love that it has a little remote so you can control the brightness of it. You can also control the speed of the fan, and it's just really simple, and it definitely helped elevate our living room. So next I'm going to talk about my window coverings for my living room. Now I wanted to keep everything light and bright because we're in such small quarters of this home. I really wanted to have my window coverings had to be cohesive with the other parts of my house. So for our living room, we decided to go with light filtering shades. We used budget blinds, and they were really great. We got a really great price for them, and they just worked out so well. So we did light filtering shades all throughout our main floor, but then for the living room, I also wanted to pair up some curtains. And these curtains are from Amazon. I absolutely love them. I mentioned them in my bedroom makeover video if you guys missed that. I love the texture that they provide to the room, and so I wanted to do some curtain clips for these curtains in my living and my dining room. So these worked out really great. They're very easy to hang, and I love just that little slight puddle on the floor. So these curtains are great. I'll link these down below. So then under my coffee table, I wanted to style some more books, and I love reading. I'm a little bit of a book nerd in that way. I love reading, but I also love collecting home books. I have a bunch of interior design books underneath my coffee table that I love to just have on hand. So whenever I have a quiet moment, which is a little rare to find these days, but whenever I do, I love to kind of just cuddle up on the couch, grab one of my books, and just flip through them, feel inspired, and get some really good ideas. That's really all I have for my living room, this space. It feels so good to finally have completed, and I couldn't be more happy with it. If you guys missed my bedroom makeover, don't forget to check out that video down below.